Alright, it's a Saturday after work. I need to clean up my workbench a little bit. How many times have y'all heard me say that? Anyway, I need to clean that up a little bit. I need to clean up everything a little bit. Let's see what the temperature is here. Oh, it's chilly. 46 degrees. A little windy outside. It feels worser than that outside. One thing I'm going to do is finish up my mirror installation. I might go ahead and put the mirror on the other side of my dually out there. And I really need to take the door panel off and put the window motor in the passenger door. I don't know if I'll get to that today, but we'll see how she goes. I'm kind of itching to put a cam and everything in that 454. Maybe I'll work on that today. And then later on, I think me and my girl are going to go for a ride in this one. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, I've done some drilling here. I made an unhappy discovery of a little bondo in the door. Actually, come to think of it, I discovered that from inside the other day, didn't I? Anyways, I'm going to use these little, they're called jack nuts, right here, and slip them in the door, and then they crush when you tighten them up. Looks like I might need to drill a bigger hole. Alright, as you know, when you drill a hole you expose bare metal. So what I'm going to do here is spray some paint on a rag and dab it in there before I put my little jack nuts in. So hopefully it doesn't rust out later, you know. That didn't work too good. So I'm going to ditch that idea. I'm going to use some silicone. Put it in there. Then when you crush it, it ought to seal it up tight, right? Yeah. Alright, here's what I've been doing. You got to pinch that nut down. So I've been sticking a little piece of threaded rod in there with a couple washers and these needle nose vice grips. And tightening it down, but I'm leaving it just a scotch loose so that I can make sure everything's centered up when I put the mirror on. And I've been putting a little silicone on it. Red's all I got. We'll wipe off the excess and it should keep it from rusting, and everything should be wonderful and hunky-dory. There's them little rubber plugs I put in the hole. A little butch, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, here's what we're doing here. I got some stainless steel 1/4 inch button head, and I found this in my stash for sound planning. Specify Smith, Brooklyn, New York. Probably can't specify them because they're probably out of business, but pretty neat little nylon washers, which is just exactly what the doctor ordered here. So I got one more to go, and then we'll tighten everything down, and I got a mirror. Alright, there we go. I think it's good. What do you say, pal?
That's alright.
I got that side done before you managed to come out. You gonna help me do the other side?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. The young man helped me out here. I'm trying to remember what he did. I got the whole mirror off and went down in the woods and took this one off the truck. Like I said before, it says Ford right there, but if you don't tell nobody, I won't. Alright, bud?
Right, but I mean the thing's upside down.
Well, it's just gonna have to be that way. Now I need to drill some holes. I might have to take the door panel off. I might as well do it. Shoot, I gotta put that window motor in anyways. I have to get to the back side to get them nuts off, maybe. Probably. Alright, I think I showed this once before, but I'm just gonna plug the old holes with these little rubber plugs, which I found on Amazon, like 12 bucks for a box of them. And they seem to be decent quality. You know, sometimes you get that stuff and it's just junk, but they seem to be alright. Alright, got that mirror on. Solidly mounted. That's good. Now, I gotta replace that motor in there and put my new seals on, and hopefully I can move along here fairly quickly. I am running out of time though to work on a 454, I think. But that's alright. There's always another day, another weekend, evening, something. Alright. GM back in the 80s, and that's probably the 70s, 90s, and probably today made it hard to change these motors, that's for sure. Here's what I tried this time. I took the bolts out, got a piece of wire, pulled everything up as high as I could get it, and snaked my arms around in there and tied them up in knots and managed to get the old one out and the new one in. So I guess that's a success. My arms are all tore up and bleeding, but hey, that's the price you pay. If I wasn't so hard-headed, I'd take this carpet off right here, since that covers that, and cut me a big hole in the door and get to it right easy. But I'm hard-headed. Well, I think my battery's about dead from 2 weekends of leaving the door open, but it certainly works better. Now I just got to button everything up. See what I mean about my arms? Alright, I did clean off my workbench. I just didn't prove it by filming it. But I messed it up again. Oh well. Alright, got my mirrors on. They do say forward. Gotta finish cleaning up my mess inside the truck, and I think I'm done. I didn't really like that project, but been needing to be done, so sometimes you just gotta do it, you know. Alright, here's one that ain't run in a while, a couple weeks or so, or such a matter. I need to move it out the way because I gotta jockey some stuff around, but let's see if she'll run. This is the turbo 6-cylinder. Oh yeah. Alright, let me let her warm up a minute. She's a little lean when she's cold. Let her warm up a minute and then we'll back it out the way. Oh yeah, that was a Carolina cold start. Was what that was. Like 50 degrees. Alright, we'll let her sit here and warm up a little bit. Be good for it. Now that I got that running right, I need to relocate it. That's my task. I was going to use this one to move that little old welder, but this one needed to run anyways, just as I suspected the battery was dead. So. This thing's tired. Maybe I'll take her down the road and warm it up a little bit. You don't hear that tack, 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 tack too much right now. You can hear it, but not too loud. She's missing a little bit when it's cold and it's starting to blow blue smoke. It's time to get that other motor in it. Get it ready and get it in it. That tongue is light, that's close enough. Check to make sure this one's not overheating its innards. Oh no, it's good. Hello. That truck's got some boom boom in it, and it must have picked up off my phone. Do what?
You were going straight back and all was well, and then it went to the right a little bit.
Well, let's just try this. Like a glove, you got to pull the pin, flip the jack up, and then you got to put this release down so it don't come off the ball.
I know.
He's working on it. We had to stop and get a snack. What's that again?
It was just on the back, and I wanted to get it.
You're just saving.
work.
Sometimes you gotta wiggle it a little bit and then kick it. Or do that. Just like that. That's how it works. Pull that pin straight up. Yep. Here again, you gotta wiggle it a little bit. There you go. See, it's got a little ball on the end of it. It's getting rusty. Now pivot the jack up like that and put the pin back in. That's snack abuse, man. You can't just drop your snacks on the ground.
That sucks.
Can't even hear that one running. That's a pretty tight squeeze right there. What do you say, boy?
It's a pretty dang tight squeeze. You ain't even got an inch on that side.
That's all you need. Could be argued that I should have used the other truck. Oh yeah, this will be fine. We'll just move it by hand a little bit. Alright, now we can put this one away. Tell you one thing. Those mirrors make things a lot nicer for backing up. Yep, it is. Alright, now I'll let you witness that window going up. I need to clean the window. And then we can witness this one going up. Alright. And the radio says... Alright, I'm done. I gotta go get cleaned up. We're going bowling, if you can believe that. I'm pretty proud of those mirrors. They make life a lot nicer. Backing things up. Alright, come on, pal. Ring the bell. We're done. This is a good old truck. All it needs now is a 454 and an overdrive and a paint job and probably some new back tires and a little bit of interior work and dash and headliner. And other than that, she's pretty good. Maybe someday we'll fire this thing up again. It needs it. Bet it's sitting there. I need a new carburetor. I messed up the one that was on it is what happened. It still runs though, or it did. I drove it in there. Alright, hurry up and ring the bell. Alright, thank you all for watching my videos. I'm going to put this thing away here next time probably. And don't forget to go to MrHeavyChevy.com where you can buy cool sweatshirts and hopefully some other new stuff here in a little bit. And seems like people always take longer than I like. But I guess that's the way it is. And we'll work on whatever I work on next. Like our Peak says, I don't know what I'll do next. He says he's like an unguided missile. It's a good way to run the battery dead.